What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we'll be writing your very first C# script. And what do I mean by your very first C# script? Scripts are basically just a computer program that is usually interpreted rather than compiled. Yes, C# is an ahead of time compiled language. So most times C# is always compiled, then run. Yes, you first compile it, then you run. But this time around, we are writing scripts whereby it will be interpreting every single line of our code right on our Git bash console. I haven't done anything yet because I plan on walking you through the entire process. Yes, I haven't done anything yet. And scripts are a series of instructions written in a scripting language. An example, C# that can be executed within a specific runtime environment. Our runtime environment for this video is going to be Git bash. We're not going to be using the Visual Studio Code terminal, but it's going to be Git bash. Now, to run a C# script, you can use tools like .NET CLI, command line interface, or integrated environments like Visual Studio Code with the C# extension. So, the first things that are needed for this video is you're installing .NET. You have to install .NET for this video to be able to work. Once you install .NET, it already has a path, so it will work successfully. And that's basically it. Just install .NET. Yes, just install .NET. So I don't want to waste much time on this video. I just want it to be very simple. It's just going to be an hello world script. Yes, it's going to show hello world on the console, on the terminal. Very easy. It's not that hard. So let's get right into it. Let me open up my Git bash. Okay, so the first thing is I'm going to be creating if. What I've basically done is I have created a folder like KDR, hello world, and then I've entered into the folder. Now I'm creating my files. I'm going to be needing just two files basically, the hello.cs and the hello.cs project. And we're good to go. So code space dot, let's continue. Once again, we are writing our very first hello world program in C with the aid of C#. And we're going to be writing it as a script. We will be running it as a script and not as the code itself. We'll be releasing other videos on writing more complex scripts. This is this is even the most simplest scripts to write, and hello world script. We'll be writing complex scripts like the binary sequence, like the bubble looping and the likes. We'll be writing many scripts. Yes, we'll be writing many scripts, and I'll be your tutor. My name is Dynasty. My name changes, not it doesn't change. And so finally, this guy has opened play. We'll have to wait for a second for it. Okay, yes, when I said you should actually install .NET, yes, to confirm that you installed .NET, it's very easy. Just to .NET version, and like that, it will work like that. Yes, just .NET version, and you would see the .NET version that I'm currently using. .0.402. That's the version. Yes, 6.0.402. Okay, so let's continue back to our code. Yeah. So the very first thing in C# for every C# project that you create, you must have a CS and a CS project. What's the difference between the CS and the CS project? And for record, I am writing my code in VS Code, not Visual Studio. The blue one, yes, I did a video on this Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code. The blue one actually, not the purple one. Yes, the blue one. I am writing my code in the blue one. So the CS project is a project file. It's how C# interacts with your project. It's how you are able to. It's how you're able to bring in C# into your projects. And then the other one is the code file, which is the file you would run. CS project is C# projects. Very simple. So I will explain everything that I'm doing here. For the very first time. Coming. Okay. Property. Okay, I want to write faster. What I'm basically doing here is I'm setting up my project. If you were to be using a tool like Visual Studio, it will help you out with this. Visual Studio would have done all of this by yourself, but I learned C# the hard way. So I could easily write this entire thing by myself. It's very easy. And also the ASP.NET one too. Yes, if you were creating a web application with C#, it will create the entire thing for you. You just have to just write your code and continue. It's not that hard. Then 6.0, 6.0. Yes. To summarize again, the CS project is a C# project. That's what it stands for. It must have the extension CS project. This is how C# is able to enter into your project. This is how the .NET framework is able to enter into your project. And then the CS is the code file itself. It's where you write your actual code. So don't forget, this is an object-oriented programming language. So we just use class. Okay, let me create it. Class, or should I name it? Okay. Hello world. Class hello world. Then the next should be a main method. So it should be static void main. To actually always confirm that I wrote the right thing. Yes, to always confirm that I wrote the right thing inside the CS page. There is an easy peasy that I just do here. I just write in anything good. I just write in anything here, like saying, okay, Ola, Soy, Dynasty. Yeah. I'm confirming if I have actually written the right thing in it. So I'll have to cd back into hello_world. I'll cd back into hello_world. Then after entering into the hello_world directory, the next is to just to run .NET run. Okay. I need an output type. I almost forgot that. An output will be, oops. Output will be executable file. I want an executable file. Yes. I said in a video previously, I said most software engineers, what they sell is not the code, they sell the executable file. You will see the executable file created here now. So let's first .NET build. If you are coming from a JavaScript standpoint, this is me doing npm install. Yes, .NET build is the same thing as npm install for JavaScript, and then .NET run is the same thing as npm run start or npm start. It's currently building. Yeah, it's currently building. Oh. Okay. Now I'm having an error. Let me check that out. I've seen the error. I didn't spell this right. .NET framework. I'm sorry, target framework, .NET 6.0. Let's go again. Yeah, I didn't spell it right, so that's what caused it. Yes, now I spelled it right. Yeah, can you see? I will show you the executable file right now. The executable file is always in bin. Let this build finish. It's still building, it's still building, it's still building. Do note that I'm not going to run here. If I wanted to run and build at the same time, I could obviously done .NET run, but my goal is to show you the executable file, what I did here, because I specified to C# that I should output an executable file for me. Let's quickly take a look at that. Oh, I'm coming. I will find it. Where is H? Okay, I've seen it. Okay, bin, debug, .NET 6.0. I'm coming. Yeah, I guess it's in bin, it's in bin, it's in bin. It's not in OBJ, it's in bin. Yes, it's in bin, it's in bin, it's in bin. This is it. lu.dll or lu.exe will be executed for you depending on your operating system. Yeah. Let's continue, please. What really happened here was that I did .NET build. Whenever you do .NET build, I think this follows the curve of dependency injections. It is injecting some dependencies that my project relies on. This is basically the build process of this. And to note, the bin and the obj files should never be pushed to your GitHub. I use GitHub. Yes, the bin and the obj files should never be pushed to your GitHub. They should be the very first files you should be adding bin and obj. So they should never be pushed to your GitHub if I initialize the repository and try to push. So let me run now. My build was successful. Yeah, let me run now. Why it's not? Why is it not running? Again. It says unable to run your projects. I basically wanted to check if all I did was correct, but I can also use the .NET build in checking if all I did was correct because my build was successful, which tells me that I do not have any syntax error at all. Yeah, it tells me I do not have any syntax error at all. It's still giving me that error. I have the executable file here now. I also misspelled this. I kept output instead of output. That was the error. Let's go and rerun again. Maybe that's why we didn't see the exe file inside. Yeah, let's run first. Let's run again. Now the exe file is available. Yeah, you can see that by this side. Now the exe file is available. So let me go and open up the exe file for you. Now it has showed me the result. Hola, sorry, Dynasty. This is exactly what I typed in here. Don't forget, this is a project file. This is the code file. Right, I'll show you what I wrote here. So let me check out this. If I also put it here. Yes, this is the executable file. This is what most developers sell. They do not sell their entire source code. This is what they sell. They sell the exe file. When I do this, it showed something actually. It showed Olasoi Dynasty in my command prompts. I can do that again. You can pause the video and check it out. But it's very fast. It takes it away because or you can easily see it here on my git bash, which says Olasoi Dynasty. We've been able to fix all the bugs. So back to our C sharp scripting. I said earlier when I said a C sharp script, whenever you write a script, whenever you write a script, it interprets it line by line instead of it being compiled. What I've just done here is compilation. I haven't chosen a C sharp script just yet. But to actually run my C sharp script, that's very easy. All I just have to do is to do this .NET script. What's the name of it? That should be hello.cs. This is how you run a C sharp. This is how you run a script. And to be more specific, a .NET, I'm sorry, a C sharp script. This is how you run it entirely. .NET scripts. When you do this, when you do .NET run, you are building up a project. C sharp is ahead of time compiled. So definitely is to run the compilation process. Is first compile and then do the likes. I've successfully written my script here. My script has successfully been written. To test what my script contains, I will do the .NET run. Yeah. So this is basically it. You don't really have to always do the .NET scripts hello.cs. That's very lengthy. You can just write a C sharp script in terms of writing an executable file. This is the entire thing. Don't forget your Git ignore. It should contain bin and obj. Whenever I initialize the repository and plan to push this to GitHub, it won't push the bin and the obj file because every developer can just do .NET build and then bin and obj gets created for them. This gave us a lot of problem. I misspelled the target framework, I misspelled the output type, but I'm so glad we were able to fix it at the very end. So congratulations to you, just using your very first C sharp script. I can add another thing. Yes, let me add another thing, very little. I'll shift down. I'm lazy. I'm lazy. And then write welcome to Code Dynasty Studios. I spelled Dynasty wrong. So let's go and run that one too. .NET one. Let's run that. Don't forget, .NET run is the same thing as npm run start. npm run start with first build then run. That is how it's been programmed. So welcome to Code Dynasty Studios. So thank you very much for staying to the end. My name is Dynasty, and this video was proudly brought to you by Code Dynasty Studios. Thank you so much for staying to the end. At least you learned something from this. You built your very first C sharp console application. Yes, this is a console application because it's running in the console. If you want to run a C sharp project in the browser, you would have to use a web framework like ASP.NET. Yeah, it's not like JavaScript. JavaScript is the language of the web. But if you are writing Java too, you will run a lot of Java in the console. Then after running a lot of Java in the console, to actually run Java on the web, you would have to use the Spring framework. Yeah, so I guess I'm done with this. So thank you very much for staying to the end. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Next video, I'm thinking of maybe a palindrome script. Yeah, maybe a palindrome application. Yeah, a palindrome application whereby checks in a name. Yes, it will check in a name. It will check if a word is a palindrome. Example now, the word level is a palindrome. Level. If you spell level backwards, it's still level. It doesn't change. So it's a palindrome. So maybe that's what we'll do next. We'll also be building that one from scratch, and we'll be building the console application for that one. So thank you very much for sitting in. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. See you in the next.